The C5 Aircross looks every bit a Citroen and it is delightfully plush ride. French, very French. That's what the C5 Aircross is. But will Indian SUV buyers take to its unconventional looks? Let us see. It stands out from the current crop with a design that is genuinely distinctive and different. It oozes with funky design details like the air bump protective panels at the bottom of the doors and around the wheel arcs. Dummy oblong intakes in the lower bumper and the side panels, window lines accentuated with a C-shaped chrome finish, and blackened pillars that give a floating roof effect. It is the C5's nose, however, with the headlight cluster integrated into a two-part grille that is very original, a welcome break from a big grills that adorn mainstream SUVs these days. Size-wise, the C5 is tad bigger than the Volkswagen Tiguan, which will be its natural rival in India besides Skoda Karoq, Hyundai Tucson, but in absolute terms, there are many bigger and cheaper SUVs out there, which puts C5 at a bit of a disadvantage when viewed in the important size versus price context. The trouble is that Indians want a big and bulky looking vehicle to feel that they are getting their money's worth. It's a key reason why the Chinese MG Hector got such a fantastic but selfish reception. There is no doubt its unconventional design will charm a more evolved SUV buyer. The cabin wears a more functional design, but there are some interesting bits like the shapely digital instrument cluster and the unconventional gear lever, which adds to its flair. The large digital speedo is easy to read, but the tachometer isn't. The way the dashboard follows the contours of the air vents is a nice touch in making the dash less slab-like. The 8-inch touchscreen is positioned high up and easy to read, but the absence of physical buttons for more important functions like the aircon is an irritant. Upping the comfort quotient is the C5 exceptional ride quality. It is big advantage over the competition. The suspension uses pretty well unique dampers. This softly sprung SUV glides over tarmac like it's on a cushion of air. It has light steering which can be firmed up by pressing the sport button, and there is sufficient body control to give you assurance to cruise at motorway speeds without having to concentrate hard. On Indian roads, the superlative ride will be greatly appreciated and more importantly establish Citroen's comfort-oriented heritage, which has long been the selling point of the French brand. Most significantly, one can easily feel where Citroen has spent money the moment you slide into the seats, which possibly would be the most comfortable. They aren't heavily contoured or bolstered, yet cosset you like a sofa would. And of course, they can be electrically adjusted over a wide range of movements. And it is these finely engineered seats that you keep comfortable for long hours behind the wheel. The rear seat cushions feel just as good, but by design the C5 is a better 5-seater than a 4-seater. How so? Citroen has fitted the C5 with three equal-sized seats at the back, all of which can be individually tilted and adjusted for length. This is great if you regularly travel 5 up, as the middle passenger no longer has to be the one who is drawn the short straw. This 5 full seat configuration may work well in Europe, where the C5 Aircross is essentially a family car. But in India, at the price point it will be sold, this car will largely be chauffeur driven and owners may want a bigger, more armchair-like pair of seats with a cushy flip-down armrest to lounge in. The C5 comes with 4 engine options, 1.2 liter and 1.6 liter petrols, and diesel burner has 1.5 and 2.0 liter configuration. For the Indian market, however, just one type will be on offer. For now, the choice has been narrowed down to the 131 HP 1.5 liter diesel and the 180 HP 2 liter diesel. Now, what's confirmed is that the Indian spec car will come only with a 8-speed torque converter automatic transmission used by both the shortlisted diesel engines. There will be no manual option and no petrol option either. French car maker wants to initially limit the number of variants for the Indian market to keep things simple and cost effective. What's for sure though is that with minimum local content planned for Citroen's first product in India, it won't be cheap. Prices are expected to be north of 30 lakhs. Its USP would certainly be easy to use, high on comfort, and with a distinctive design that stands out from the cluttered SUV feel. The C5 Aircross is refreshingly different. Indian public is marketing driven, so all will depend on how good the USPs are fed to buyers' mindset who rarely experiment on their own.